Highlights from match day 6 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. The match between MFM and Wiki Tourists played right here in Lagos at the Agege Stadium. MFM won that one by 2-1. Let's just run through the results from match day 6 of the NPFL 2017-2018 season. It's already match day 6, and shout out to all of the players and the coaching crew that travel here and there, week in, week out for us to see the best of football played in Nigeria. Kano Pillars defeated defending champions Pt.1 United 2-0. It's MFM 2, Wiki Tourists 1. Ifeanyi Uba and Aqua United played 1-1. So Aqua United going to Newi to pick a vital point away from home. Yobe Desert Stars defeated Katsina United by a single goal. Aimba, they said yes, they need to win that one against Abia Warriors, and they did. It ended 1-0. Of course, Sunshine Stars and El Kanemi. Sunshine Stars winning by a single goal. So, Joseph, it's getting intense already from match day 6. I keep telling you, from match day 5 last season, Pt.1 United already started showing us the signs. This season, we don't know where it's going, but we'll see good football.
Aqua is showing us that indeed they are serious. I mean, when you look at the results they've been able to churn out so far, they've only lost one, and the result so far has been very, very encouraging. And the quality of football as well they've played have been something else. You know, but I'm concerned about MFM. You know, it's almost predictable. If one is into betting, one thing that is certain is that MFM is going to win at home. And that's what happens. The last time they were at they played Ifeanyi Uba, it was 2-1 at home. This one again 2-1 at home. At the weekend they played Pt.2, they lost 1-0. So whenever they go away, the result is almost certain. But the problem is they have to start picking up results on the road, becoming too predictable. When I checked the league table before this game, they were 17th. Now, with this result, I just predicted since they are playing at home, definitely they are going to win. And that's exactly what happened. Must have gone up definitely as a result of the. But they have to get to a point where, because they are going to be on the continent, they need to get results on the road. Pt.2 have shown that they can get results on the road, giving us a lot of hope, you know, as well. Aqua, very fantastic, getting a result at Ifeanyi Uba 1-1. That's one area that's playing at Ifeanyi Uba is always very difficult. I mean, you know, we've always had issues of penalty being given, you know, at late hours. But them going there, holding their own and getting good results, I mean, one has to commend them.
Anywhere you go away from home in the NPFL is difficult.
And we can see that now the idea, the home, no away results, you know, nobody won away.
Yeah. But we got points.
We got points
away from home. But it's also important that at the outlook of the league, you cannot predict it at some point. Aqua started poorly last season, remember, but they managed, picked it up later part of the season, managed to finish 4th on the log. They have started so well now. If they blink, or when they start continental football and pressure gets to them, it might not affect them.
Well, I guess, you know, they still have players coming from Chan, you know, so I would expect the team to be much better. And also, you know, they signed quite a lot of players, it's probably from their, you know, Aqua Starlet, so you realize that maybe they fit in very well seamlessly, and it has also helped them, the likes of Obama coming in also, a great signing. I wonder why somehow, you know, MFN did not sign him, so strange. I mean, it's a great signing for Aqua United, and he's been on the goals as well. So they are a good side, and they've recruited well, and it's showing. And they're still open anyway at this early stage. But you have to give them credit. Okay,
so that's it. The league is getting interesting. Let's talk more about MFM and Wiki Tourists. Let's see some of the highlights from that one. Major talking points, that first goal on social media debates.
That's an obvious offside. I mean, up to 2 players were offside. I wonder how the referee managed to miss that. I mean, it was obvious. They even flagged the referee, but still allowed it.
It was, but someone can debate that it was moving with the play.
It was moving, but it was ahead. Before the ball was played to him, it was up to 3-4 meters ahead of the other player. That was an obvious offside.
No, you can. But looking at it, because you've seen it on TV, the referee is also following the play.
Of course, we don't have the.
There was a run from the side.
We don't have the luxury of looking at all the angles, but at least we can measure the movement of the ball and the players to an extent. We could see that there was a player ahead before the ball was passed, and the referee and the linesman or assistant referee should have spotted that, you know, long before the ball went into the net. It was an obvious offside. And we need to start, you know, acting on decisions like this before it becomes routine. It is not right.
And good officiating. Gradually, the days when they say referees are scared of giving away teams penalties. We're seeing that it's not happening again in the league. That was an obvious penalty call for Wiki Torres, and the referee gave it.
Yeah, gave it, and it's good to see the referees. But with that particular first one, he missed it. But it's okay. The second goal was, if you look at that defender, should have closed in properly, but he allowed him to have that edge and to have a very close look at the ball, and at the end, he just slided it in. That was very poor defending on the part of, that defender, and I'm sure his coach would be saying all manner of things to him.
But MFM will use this result anytime, any day. Huge relief for them as we count down to the start of the CAF Champions League. And of course, our coach Ilechukwu will be looking at players' fitness also and current form. Let's take a look at the table. Let's see what happened. Because yesterday, I told you that the table will change after today's results. Eimba made progress by winning their match against Katsina United, while Sunshine Stars defeated Abia Warriors, set the record straight. Why, of course, Sunshine Stars recorded a win over El Kanemi Warriors. But yes, I agree. It's all about Aqua for now. But Kano Pillars are showing good signs also. Beating Plateau United is a good message out there.
They drew at the weekend away, and today they won. Beating Plateau United, good result for them, and also they've been recording good results. So far they haven't lost much, and they are a good side. They are a good side. I just hope that at some point, they will pick up and get more, better results. But beating the defending champion is something that is commendable.
Okay, so let's get on with the show now. Find out what's going on right there at the African Nations Championships. The match between Nigeria and Sudan is still ongoing, but one was concluded today. The first semi-final fixture between host country Morocco and Libya. It ended Morocco 3, Libya 1. What a story. The Moroccans